Dopamine, the buzzword you've heard everywhere on the internet. Recently, I was studying dopamine and I came across something that was really interesting. So many people are stuck in ruts, not being able to make progress towards their goals, not having motivation to do anything. And the fact is that is because they lack education on dopamine. And once you really understand how dopamine works, I'm telling you, you will see it everywhere, from social media to even the food you eat. So I'll try to explain dopamine in the quickest and easiest way possible. In simple terms, dopamine is a chemical that causes changes in neurons, the cells of our brain. And for the sake of explaining this very easily, I'll take an example that you are hungry right now. So let's say you are hungry right now and you want to have a burger. Whenever you are craving something, for example, you're craving to eat a burger right now, your brain releases dopamine in your prefrontal cortex or your PFC, the part of the brain where you can actually think. I want you to imagine a graph. Whenever you crave something, the dopamine level goes from the default baseline higher up. Because it has gone up, it also has to come down. And so it comes down but below the baseline level. And it is at that point your body wants to get back to the baseline level of dopamine. It doesn't want to have less dopamine. So then it gives you the motivation to go out and fulfill your desire. So in this case, it will give you the motivation to open up your phone or go to McDonald's and order a burger. And once you eat it, it replenishes the dopamine level up till the baseline. And so this is exactly how your brain works with dopamine. But here's the problem. The faster and higher the dopamine level rises, the lower it goes below the baseline and the longer it takes to come back to the baseline. And so what has happened is these social media companies like YouTube and Instagram have manipulated your own dopamine systems to control you. And that is why when you scroll for 1 hour on Instagram, you don't realize it's been 1 hour. And if this process of continuously getting stimulated and going down below the baseline happens very fast and very frequently, the baseline level itself drops. And that is the reason why people do drugs or fap or waste their time on social media, because the normal things, the things they used to enjoy as a kid, don't feel enjoyable anymore. And so if you have the problem that you're kind of not making progress, you don't enjoy doing anything, you lack motivation to do just about anything, I'm going to give you 5 actionable steps you can implement from today that will help you to re-establish your healthy dopamine baseline level, so that now you can start to make progress and become motivated and enjoy the things you used to enjoy. Number 1 is sleep. You've heard about this a lot, that people say you need to sleep for 8 hours a day, but why? Why do you need 8 hours of sleep? It's really simple. If you sleep 8 hours a day, the dopamine levels reset every night. And if you get quality sleep for a few months, even years, the dopamine baseline level actually comes up. It has been scientifically proven. The second one is NDSR, or non-deep sleep rest. So what is NDSR basically? You basically lie down, you do a kind of body scan meditation and you do deep breathing. It is a specific way you can do it, and I've linked a video in the description that you can follow. It's a 10-minute video for NDSR, and NDSR has been proven to increase your dopamine levels, so you can do that and try that. The third one is sunlight. And we have all learned in schools that sunlight gives us vitamin D, and that is true. The sunlight also releases dopamine in your body, which will actually be beneficial for you. And secondly, it also stimulates the circadian rhythm, the rhythm inside your body that basically determines when you sleep and wake up. 30 minutes of morning sunlight is what you need. Number 4, exercise. You need to exercise 5 times a week at least for 1 hour and include cardio in those 5 days.
Bruh.
I don't need to sit here and explain how exercise is good for you. It increases your testosterone and your dopamine, so you might as well do it. The 5th one is cold exposure. Why do people say to take cold showers in the morning? If you don't take cold showers, hear me out. Cold showers have been scientifically proven to increase dopamine levels by 250%. Can you imagine that? Dopamine levels increase by 250% if you just take 3 minutes of cold shower. Now, if you do these things consistently over months, your dopamine baseline level will eventually come up to where it was, or even go higher than it was. If you like this video, subscribe. Don't sacrifice your future self for the pleasure today. Peace.